Power Drive.
Turn left onto West 114th Terrace. Then the destination is on your left. Turn right onto West 114th Terrace. Then the destination is on your right.
How's it going? I got a pipe burst. I saw the.
Oh, the number?
Yeah, well, I saw the name.
The destination is on your right. Power Drive.
I don't think it's on there. I don't see any phone number. Do you have like a business card or something, or?
Yeah, let me grab you one.
All right, thanks. Oh boy.
What kind of damage you got?
Well, it's a hot water tank that blew out. So these things happen. So we got the wet carpet, and
All the time.
at least it's not like a sewer backup where you got the nasty.
And we deal with those too. It's not fun.
So you're working on a Sunday, huh?
All the time, man.
I've heard good things about your company. How long have you worked here?
A few years.
Trying to then.
2 years now. I worked here some years back as well.
Oh,
So I came back to work here after college, stuff like that. And,
you left to go to college and now you're back.
yep.
Working by yourself. Where's your helper?
Not today.
You know, if it's like anything like this, all the companies across the country, everybody's having a hard time finding help.
Oh, it's hard, man.
So your name's Jonathan. I have a
Yep.
brother named John, so it's easy for me to remember.
Nice.
Will you be the one coming out, or?
Possibly. We got a crew of. I'm a crew chief here, so like I come out and do the work. But we have technicians that ride with us as well. So it depends on rotation, stuff like that.
33 years. You must be doing something right.
Hey man, I like it because we focus just on water. So you have a lot of companies out here, you know, they mix up
Fire,
all
water, biohazard.
all that stuff. Yeah, and I mean, we're getting into some other things, but with our crew, the guys that work in the water, that's what we know and that's what we focus on. So
Seems like you got all the. Is this all tools and stuff
yeah,
in there?
all
or
tools, all organized.
Place for everything and everything in its place.
Everything has
That's
a
what
place.
Benjamin Franklin said.
That's
I read his autobiography, and he had showed what he did all day, his like kind of agenda schedule.
Yeah.
And from like 5 to 6 p.m., I think it was blocked out an hour to put things in their places.
Yeah.
Put things,
Yeah.
keep everything.
Man, that's how I function. And it helps so much to have this goes here, that goes there. Big help.
So, what is in all these doors or drawers?
Yeah.
Like tools or things?
Tools, stocks, supplies, booties.
I thought
gloves.
mainly all you need is like a carpet cleaning machine to suck up the water. But
Oh no, there's a lot to it.
well, what's in those?
Yeah, so we got like your gloves, your booties,
Well, yeah. For some stuff, I could see you need the gloves.
saws, just a bunch of.
That's
little,
what's in all those things right there.
Yeah, just all the little odds and ends. We got like extension cords.
That's a good kind of truck to have all those separate doors.
Oh,
like
it
that.
makes a world.
Right,
of
because most
difference.
people just have everything thrown in the back of a, in a
like a
big flat.
van and stuff like that.
Oh, then you're digging through.
It's too hard. Yeah, this you have your hose reel in there, your pressure lines, your.
What kind of machine do you guys use? Is it like a portable machine or
No, we have
mounted?
the truck mount. Yeah, built in. Has a tank built in the back. So when we extract water, it'll hold 100 gallons of water in the tank.
Wow.
So.
Damn. Oh, you're getting a phone call or something?
Always am.
The owner's probably saying, "Hey, we got another
Yeah,
truck."
they got cameras out here too. They're probably like, who's out here?
Oh, really? I don't see no cameras.
They always pull them up.
Usually, you can see them if it's like a little bubble camera or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Hey.
there it is.
Oh, hey. Is that the owner saying, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Probably. I get like 5 messages.
The owner's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Talking to somebody." Well, the
Anytime we
customer.
pull up and all that, they're always on them. So
Oh, they're on you like that.
most of the time, and
What
they
do you-
GPS us and as well, because you got.
Boy, they keep you on a pretty tight leash. Oh, there is a phone number.
Oh, I told you. Yep.
You didn't think there's a phone number. There it is.
I thought
7.
there was.
Now, who does that go to? The owner? Or?
I think the same as the card. It's like a 24-hour.
Oh, 913. Let's see if that's the same number.
No, check. Might be.
It's different. 780. No, it isn't.
Nope, same one.
So it goes to the answering service?
Yep. During the
Yep.
week, I think it might go to the office, but then at night it might go to the answering
So in the back, is this where your carpet cleaning machine is over here?
Yep, the machine's over here.
Oh.
We go in through the side door.
Well, what's in the back then?
Fans, equipment.
Oh, yeah, because you need the blowers and you need the
Yep,
dehumidifiers. Yeah,
Yep,
because I had this
dehumid-
happen before.
Yep, so we have a big hose that comes off the side here. It goes to the
Wow.
side, sucks the water out, and then if we have to steam clean the floor, if it's like sewage, things like that, we run a water line to the house to supply water to the tank, and then a pressure line.
A friend of mine back in Cleveland had it. What year is this truck? Because
This is 2021. This is
the
my-
bumper got rusty. That looks like it's got the Rhino guard on it.
we did that to every one of them.
Because they get rusty.
Yeah, and
Yeah, oh,
slippery.
yeah.
So we're going in
Slippery.
and out of these every day, winter and all that, and man, it makes it.
Now, what is in these? You have tools, you said?
Yep, tools, stock supplies.
All organized, I take it.
Oh yeah. On the
Oh,
go,
look
so
at
it's a
that.
little.
Everything's labeled. Sawzall,
Yeah,
sea snake,
yeah.
trash bags. So you got the clear trash bags, 2-inch
Standard
tape,
deal.
caution tape, lay flat, 1.5-inch. You use the green painter's tape,
Yep. It helps.
so it doesn't.
Peeling.
Yeah, because
In, like,
otherwise,
hardwood floors
if
and
you
stuff like
use
that.
some other types of tape, it could peel up the thing.
Yep.
That's the safer.
Yep, the finishes and stuff.
Now,
like
what
that.
about these other drawers? What's in
Yeah,
all
so
these
we
other
got-
drawers?
Show you real quick. We
Sump
got just
pump,
like plumber's box, tools, PPE bag, sandbags. That's for we have a hardwood drying system, so we use that for like when we tint a floor. Those sandbags hold the plastic down.
A friend of mine had something like that because he had a hardwood floor. They brought it. I think they called it the inject to dry.
Inject dry, yeah.
Is that what you
Inject dry
can?
system,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what about these here?
You can use it multiple ways, but
Yeah, somebody's telling me you can use it on ceramic.
yeah.
This
Well,
guy.
oh yeah.
Great.
Yep. Power boxes, 10 gauge cords, water lines, solution lines. That's for that pressure washing. Stuff that's done- yeah.
You guys are organized.
Hey man, you have to stay that way because if not, it's
at that.
hard. Extension cords. This is what we use to pressure wash studs.
Looks like this is bulging a little bit from the weight of it, but as long as
Yeah.
it doesn't break. if
Yep,
it-
and I built a lot of this.
Oh, did you?
So those boards, I mean,
Arrived.
And then what is this little pressure washer thing for?
yeah. So that's like
pressure gun. It says, yeah.
Yep. So if you're in a basement and you rip everything out, you steam clean your
So
floor.
you say the truck-mounted machine is on the other side?
yeah. Let me show you.
What kind do you use there? Because I know some people use a portable, and then,
Here's just like the basics. Back, got your dehu, fans.
huh? Wow. Very nice. Blue blocks. Of course, they're not blue.
Well,
They're
we
not
ju-
blue, but
We ordered. This was like
they
a
sent
set
you
of
the,
them that came
sent
in
you the
between.
yellow. They sent you the yellow ones.
Yep. And you got to use them.
Well, they still. We don't want to discriminate against the yellow blocks, but and then over here is where you said the machine is, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it seems like a nice clean van.
Oh, we're all locked up.
I mean, you keep it pretty clean. There's little.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, you're always going to have a little bit of dirt here from the wheel well, you know the. But overall,
I do a weekly clean. So I come through and I clean my tanks out.
seems
I
like
wash
you guys
my
keep
stuff.
all your trucks nice and clean here.
Yeah. You know when you get busy like anybody. You
Oh, what's this? Oh, I know what that is. It's a heated pressure washer.
Yep.
That's your secret.
Oh,
how
it
you
helps.
keep these clean.
Oh,
Oh,
100%.
man.
Yeah, you break that thing out, man. Wintertime helps a lot. a lot. So,
Well, I don't want to keep you because I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
you're
got
going to another job or going heading home or take a
turning
little
some stuff in and getting home.
take a little break before you get another emergency job.
Yeah,
So if
probably.
I call that number, the dispatcher might.
There's another guy on call too.
So maybe they'll let you have some time with your family.
Yeah,
and-
and probably call him out.
I'm just kidding. I'm one of the More Floods members.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah, I'm Cliff and Greg's.
No way.
No, I'm,
oh
se-
man.
I'm serious. Oh, you got it.
I was sitting there. I was like,
could
okay,
probably.
I want to go all the way.
I
in
could
here.
probably show you stuff that you don't know about because I've been a member like 16 years. Oh, you got a heated pressure.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, you seem like you know what you're talking about. I don't want to go all the way in here,
Well,
but
you probably know some of the people from More Floods, right?
some.
Oh, Jody and look at Jody and Nikki's over here and Jay Hines. I heard Jay is with Power Dry now.
Oh, Jay's a good dude. Yeah.
I mean, because he was with More Floods.
I didn't really know all that. Though.
Oh well, Jay was with More Floods. Anyway, maybe I'm not supposed to tell you certain things. I don't know.
Well, I don't. I
And
don't
then
know.
Ed, and I heard Ed is back. Ed was, or is he not back?
He's not now.
Oh, he was here.
I know Ed pretty well.
Ed was, he got into this like religious thing, and then Greg wanted to have him back as a partner.
Yep. And he
but
came back.
he did come back, but now he's not
Now
back
he's
anymore.
gone again, yep.
Oh, well, maybe he'll be back again.
Yeah, that's the only confusing part here. I know everything about the flooding and all of this.
The more floods,
but the more floods,
I think they try to keep it a little separate.
I'm completely clueless with it.
Well, hey, unless you want to start your own water damage restoration business, you don't really need to know too much about more floods.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
hey, let me
I'd
show
love
you.
to, but I
let me
think
show you
that,
something over here. Like I say, I was just messing with you, and I couldn't. I could only keep from laughing for so
I
long.
was trying. I'm like, I can't break this into
I mean-
too much detail.
I mean, at some point when I'm like, oh, the injector dry,
I know. I'm like,
like we could go through the truck. I could be like, oh, I don't know too much about this, but I could be like opening the. I actually know exactly how these open.
You know how to
Because
open that.
I own the same truck. You know what if I started saying, hey, do you by any chance use the broad spectrum antimicrobial spray or the quaternary disinfectants? And maybe we should talk to Chad from Atex Wholesale Supply that he sent you the yellow block. You know,
Yeah.
at some point you'd be like, wait a second.
You said
Yes.
injector dry, and if I saw you open that door,
Right.
then that's
No,
a whole nother.
hey, you probably don't know this guy because you're not into the more floods, but I should send the video to him. This is, Greg paid for my hotel room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just had I don't know if you were here for the walkthrough.
No.
I
I
didn't
had
make-
my son's first flag football game.
Oh, check this out. I put on my, where is it at here? I threw it over here. Here it is, way over there. Here's me, I'm Joe. So again, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. But I'm Joe, but I'm not Dave. Dave is a really good friend of Greg's. I mean, so am I. But Dave is no, Greg and Dave, even at these More Floods annual sales conventions and whatnot, they'll go out, together. They're Greg was married, and then, right now he's got his girlfriend. That,
Yeah.
From what Kevin told me, because he said, "Oh, Greg didn't call you back yet." I mean, he said, "Well, his girlfriend showed up, and he was probably busy with her." So, but the point is, Greg and his previous wife, or now girlfriend, most likely, I'm assuming, will go out with Dave. And I don't think Dave brought his wife, or maybe he's not married anymore. I'm not sure because I don't know Dave that well. I'm a pilot. First time I went out to see Dave's operation, because I'm from Cleveland.
Yeah.
I rented a plane. I flew over there to New Jersey, and Dave.
I've heard a bit about their.
Dave DeFreitas, yeah, well, he's Northeast Power Guy.
Okay, yeah.
You guys are Power Guy, he's Northeast
Yeah,
Power
I
Guy.
see him on Facebook.
Right,
I don't know
right,
a whole
yeah.
lot about him, but
Well, in any event, Dave was at breakfast a couple days ago, and somebody he was eating with said, "Hey, you're the pilot, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." I go, "Did Dave tell you about the first time I flew up there?" And he's like, "No, why?" Dave didn't even remember it initially until I started telling the story. I called Dave from my cell phone as I'm doing steep turns about a point. I got my commercial pilot's license and my flight instructor certificate. So, you have to do certain aerobatic maneuvers, lazy eights, chandelles, to get your commercial and your flight instructor. So I called Dave from my cell phone as I'm doing very steep turns directly, 1,500 feet above his building. I'm like, "Hey, Dave, how come there are green ServPro trucks at the other end of, there was like you guys have the whole building now, but now that you've expanded, but the point is, I'm like, why are there green ServPro trucks down at the other end of the long building where there's other tenants?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Because ServPro has their office there." And I said, "Any chance you could step out of your door to tell me whether or not there's a Cessna 172 doing steep turns directly above your head right now?" He goes, "Is that you?" I'm like, "Yeah, who else would it be?" So anyway, that's Dave. And the reason I have his name tag.
I worked for them for a while. For Serpro. Yeah.
Oh, you work for ServPro? Okay.
Years ago, yeah.
Well, the reason I have Dave DeFreitas is, I'm not trying to impersonate him. He left his tag after our event was over at the DoubleTree over here,
Yeah.
not for 10 minutes from here.
Ah.
He left his tag, and I thought I'd grab it because, maybe he's one, a lot of people may just throw it away when it's over. But I know some people, like my good friend Reggie Rooks, he actually saves these. Like every time he goes to the big water damage convention in Las Vegas, or he was a More Floods member for many years, just like some of my other buddies, Mike Terrell, Art Diamond, Joe Keller from there's sometimes people stay in for a certain period of time.
Yeah.
And then they're not necessarily bad-mouthing More Floods.
Yeah.
Okay, some people might be, but in many cases, they just feel like, look, I was a member for 10 years or 12, or in my case, even much longer than that. And, I learned a lot, and now, it's like anything else. Some people just look at it as like, look, I went to Harvard Business School. I got my master's degree, and now I'm gonna go do something else, or I'm not gonna, keep going to. So some people might look at it like that, other people like me, I'm more into the networking, so I might stay in for the rest of my life. You know, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But anyway, what was your name again?
Yeah, they call me JJ here.
Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan. Yep.
Jonathan.
Jose. Last name's Jose.
And my first name is Joe.
Joe.
And your last name is Jose.
Yeah, yep.
Jonathan Jose.
JJ is what they call me here.
All right.
They call me about JJ. So
Thank
hey.
you, JJ.
Hey, it's a
I'll
pleasure,
talk to
man.
you soon.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.